Hey guys, give me just a second here. How's everyone? Good. Um, hey Ashley, hey Michael. We are going to kind of lighten things up, and I shouldn't have done this, but usually I kind of meditate for about a half hour prior to channeling and coming on with you guys. And so I was going through year-old videos that I did. And I know even people at work are saying that have changed, and I've lost weight. And I thought I haven't changed. I have fake hair. I don't know. And I was looking at the videos. And wow, I'm like whoa, I have changed. Hopefully for the better. Hopefully for the better. But I shouldn't have looked because there's a lot of them with Cammy in it, and so I missed that little dog. So she's so cute. She's such a cute dog. So um, we are going to go through some stuff. I'm going to kind of keep everything a little bit lighter because we've had a really heavy channeling, and I don't think I've done a channeling like that long before. I mean, that was like 40 minutes. Hi, Petri. The fryer. And I was laying on my bed actually. That's the first time I've ever laid on my bed to do a channeling. And I was it just kept going and going and going, and it was really emotional. And unfortunately, I've helped on cold cases before, and a lot of times you see things on cold cases, but I can somehow break out of it and distance myself from it, even though you see things that aren't very good. And on this one, he brought me into his eyes, and it was pretty sad. It was very sad. And I'm, a lot of this is going around the world and happening. And that's where I think in sex trafficking, we have to, it needs to be shut down. And it needs to be shut down now. And I think you are going to see some changes probably in the church. And it'll be very interesting now that Pope, I think it's Pope Benedict, has gone on, passed away, that we'll see with this next Pope. He's doing some really weird things, and let's see if the people of the Catholic faith want to follow him in the direction that he's going, because he's going into a really crazy direction. And I just think it's kind of just against a lot of standards and things. And people can do whatever they want. I don't care. Um, but I think I don't know. I should stop talking. I don't know. I don't know. Um, so I want to go over a few things. I want to, I always like to do books, and so this is the Four Agreements, and it's a really cool guy. He's written several books, and they're really popular. So I'm sure you've heard about him, Don Miguel Ruiz. And see if I can read this. Maybe not. Um, it talks about self-limiting beliefs that rob us of joy and create needless suffering based on the Toltec wisdom, which he is someone that studied this wisdom. The Four Agreements offer powerful codes of conduct that can rapidly transform our lives and to a new experience of freedom and true happiness and love. So it's a really short book and really good books. I think I've told you guys about this, but something came with it. I mean, there's this, and you know how much I love cards. And so this is 48 cards. So I'm going to start using these cards. They come from the book. And so the first card that came out is love and respect in yourself. And you are never responsible for the actions of others, but you are responsible for you. If someone is not treating you with love and respect, It is a gift if they walk away from you. That's very interesting. You may hurt for a while, but your heart will eventually heal. I think all of us have experienced that, where we had to let go and to heal and to not be controlled and stuff. So there's that. And then we got the grasshopper spirit, take a leap of faith. And this one, you can't make this stuff up. So I wanted to do a female card. And so right as I was shuffling the deck, this popped out, Mary Magdalene. So, and this love yourself and others and every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. So that's a pretty good card. And then I wanted to do one more. Let's see, we're going to do angel cards. And this is one of my very favorite card decks. And I really am super sad that During Virtue, it's a really cool card deck. Look at that. During Virtue was a psychic. And she was one of, when I first started becoming more public, coming on YouTube, During Virtue was someone I really watched and I really admired. I really liked her. And she was just someone I really connected to, and I loved her words, and her words were simple and good. And all of a sudden, she just went against everything as a psychic and went total Christian on us. And I got really confused because she wanted all these cards off. She wanted everything, of hers, because she has, and these cards are probably the best cards. All her cards are the best cards that I've ever had. They are so on it and so true, and they lead me into what I need to tell people. And she had a gift. She had a gift. And unfortunately, something must have happened to her, or I'm not quite sure what happened, but she went against being clairvoyant, medium, and a psychic. And now it's just a true follower of Christ, which is cool. But you know what? I thought, why can't you do both? Why can't you be a follower of Christ and use your gift and help people with that gift? Because sometimes I feel like my gift is a boost. It gives you a boost. And if it can give you an aha moment, and where you start thinking, and it propels you into maybe a different thought process, then what's wrong with that? Because I'm drawing on the light, and I'm connecting with your spirit guide, and what's wrong with that? I mean, people, it's just, they're so fearful, and I guess they feel that they can't do both, but you can do both. And I think the whole key in this life is balance. And you have to have the balance, and you have to have, I think, the maturity of balance, and recognition that you hold the key. I don't hold the key to your life. You hold the key to your life. What I do is I show you the keyhole, and then you put the key in, and you open the door, and you walk through. I can't do that for you. You have to do it. Okay, so let's do, we had a card fall out. This is Archangel Ntil. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love, life, and career. And it is passion. So whoever needs that, there you go. I don't have a passion for my career, but whatever you guys are going, if you feel it's for you, it's for you. So, and I felt, and I wanted to get back to the basics, because I've been doing such heavy channeling, and I've been doing lots of channeling for the book, which is really cool. The book is going to be really cool. My twin is really helping me a lot on getting it done. uh, a lot. I mean, he's doing the hard work. I feel like I'm doing the easy work. He's doing the hard work, and he doesn't think it's hard, but I think it's hard. It's because I was never a very favorite student in school, and to me, to write stuff and to edit it is like homework, and it's like, but I would do it if I had to. But I really appreciate him helping me, and so he doesn't want credit for it, but he gets credit for it. So there. Um, so we're gonna go kind of back to basics. We're going to talk to Ntil, and I've done some channeling. I did a channeling session for the book on her, and I may record this because I think it might be something good to put in the book too. Um, I was listening to some of my past recordings of Ntil, and one thing that stood out to me, and this is something that I don't know if I have it in the book or not, but trees um, are kind of a dimensional avenue for Sasquatch, and that they can walk into the trees, and that's, I mean, there's portals, but trees are also portals, and I did talk about that, and I don't know if it was hers or someone else's, but something to do with trees. And I know when I retire one day, um, I'd like to have a cabin in the woods. I still want neighbors because I have to be around people, and still have a town, but it'd be fun to live out and have some land where you can be self-sufficient and grow your own food. And just a key for thought. One of my um, people I channel on the Blue Star, he gave me a series of things to eat, and I've been doing it for 2 weeks. So the first week I lost 4 pounds, and I wasn't even hungry. I've kind of fudged a little bit this week, but I'm getting back on it. So he said to eat salad with, you can put avocado, carrots, celery. Celery is huge, and olive oil or avocado oil. Do not use dressing, just avocado oil or olive oil. And I went, because I'm used to blue cheese. Um, but my twin is doing it too. And the first day I ate it, it filled me up and I felt really good and light inside. And the first week I lost 4 pounds. And I'm not just eating that, I'm doing my smoothies, and he said to add spinach to my smoothies. So I've been doing spinach to the smoothies and celery and like bananas and berries, and I put honey in it. And he said to put parsley, or no, cilantro in it. And I go, cilantro? But really, I can't taste it because I don't put enough in it, but it's supposed to do something for me. So I've been doing that, and it just has really, really, I think, helped. And he also said to take 1 teaspoonful of olive oil at night before you go to bed. Take a teaspoon of olive oil at night. So I'm just passing it on. Maybe people know a little bit about all this, but I feel really clear, and um, I feel good. I haven't even been wanting coffee because I don't need it because I don't feel sluggish at all, and everything just seems to be a little bit healthier inside. So just a thought to throw it out there since I was told it from the other side. Um, Give it a try. And I'm continuing my walking, and I have new tennis shoes now, and I might start running a little bit, see if I can run a little bit. But these shoes are so cool. I don't want to get them dirty, so we'll see. I know I'm a weirdo, so um, whenever I have anything white, it's like I want it to stay white. And where I live, it's not like a suburbia neighborhood. It's like outback, and so it's a hit and miss if you have a walkway to walk on, sidewalk to walk on. So okay, so we are going to channel. Oh yeah, you know what? Vegetable soup would be really good. I need to start using my crock pot too on things like that. So, okay. Hi, guys. Okay. So let's channel Ntil and see what she has to say. I have no idea. You know me. I just go in and we'll just see what she wants to talk about. So, and then if you guys have any questions, let me know if I can see him. I can't see that far. And White Cloud, I don't know if you can see him. He's doing really good. So he's hanging in there. I've kept him alive. There he is. You can see him moving around. So it's very interesting because the friar that I channeled the other day is still here. I'm not channeling him, but he's here, just so you know. And he's like bringing in Ntil. And many of you know who Ntil is. She's White Canada. She's always so sweet. She always says, "Hello, my friend." So this vessel has asked me to come forward this day, and I want to talk to you people. For you are searching and wondering and looking for things to ponder about, things to bring into your life, things to make you whole. That is my job. When I came to this vessel, she was in bewilderment that something like me could come into her life. She wasn't scared, but she was curious because of her experiences that she had, which she has shared with you before. She had to be ready and primed for me to come into her life and for her to bring me into your life. You had to be ready and primed because this is not something that is common that I speak through a human, but it is what I'm designed to do when I am assigned to one. I am to change them. I am to lift them and I'm to lighten them. I'm to bring information and communication and words. As I am here with you today to do the same thing, everything is coded and sequenced. You have seen in the skies many wonderments. You're going to continue seeing that this year. This year is going to be a phenomenal year for you. In the lands of America, you're going to see change. You're going to see outward speaking. You're going to see people's mouths move and they say nothing. Discern that because you will see their mouth move like a puppet. But the puppet, you can't hear what they're saying because it doesn't say anything. So understand that statement and you will understand everything that's going to happen this year. It is a confusing time. We've actually never seen anything like it. What is being propelled upon you people that is trying to confuse you and cause chaos in your lives. It's trying to diminish you as a human being. It's trying to make you lowly. And fight it. Do not listen to it. And look the other way. And walk on. And walk past it. Because this year is for you. This year is for you to recognize truth and to recognize who you are. And once you recognize who you are, you can recognize everything that is happening around you. Because it'll be really crazy and it'll be really strange. But you will stand in your own light in your own truth, because you know who you are. You have that strength and capability, and then you need to share it with others so they can learn and be strong also. This isn't for you to hold on your own. Once you master yourself, you need to help and hold on to others and those in your family. Teach them, love them, hold them, listen to them. Sometimes people just need to be listened to and recognized. Do you know how important it is to be recognized as a human? You humans do not know how important it is to be seen and heard. It's very important for you to know that and to give that. Because sometimes that's a greater gift than any money could ever buy a person, is to listen and to be there and to understand. There's a great capacity of humankind at this time. You're going to learn that that's going to be black or white. There'll be no gray. There'll be none of you that sit on a fence and look on. You will either be black or white. You either will be in or out. You'll be above or below. It's going to be your choice. This whole year is going to be about choice and the avenue of thought and the pleasure of control, of mastery. When you master yourself and your thoughts, you have freedom. And sometimes others try to control your thoughts and try to infiltrate your mind, push it out, and be at peace. I feel that those closest to you can do this because little did you know those closest to you judge you the harshest, besides you judging yourself. But know who you are and stand strong in that. And know when other people judge you, they're judging from a broken place because they're broken people. When another has to judge another, they're broken. So when you can see when others come at you with discernment or judgment or their viewpoints about you, you don't accept it. Why do you not accept it? Because you need to look at who's giving it, who is giving that verbiage to you and trying to infiltrate your brain and thoughts with it. Because if they can bring you down to a spot, it makes them comfortable. Not anymore. Not anymore. If you could see the joy that I see and the beauty that I reside in, you would master yourselves in such a way that you would be complete. For we, my kind, we don't have a lot of the emotions that you have. We do understand them. We are to be guides. We are to be caretakers of the earth. We are to understand the world. We learn from you. We learn from your thoughts. And those that seek us and want to know us, we are connected to you. Because you're here. Because you want it and you want to learn about it. There's so many mysteries in the world. We are just one of the mysteries. Some people believe in us and some people don't. It doesn't matter to us because we know who we are. We know that we have been here since almost the beginning of time. Certain parts of mankind have derived from us. The Neanderthals are a portion of us. And then you grew small. But men was large, just like us at one time. And they worked with us, and we tilled the earth together. We built things together because we had the capacity of the knowledge. Because, see, we had the capacity of knowledge in the future because we come from the future back to the past. We can go back and forth. We're interdimensional that way. And that is our mission for the most part. And that's how we know many things. We have an intuitive ability. We have a, how would you say, energy source that we can block your mind. We can control your mind. We can make you freeze. We can make you stand there and look at us and not remember a thing in 2 minutes. It's a capacity that we have, and a lot of species up here have that. There's going to be a few on Earth that will be ordained with this particular gift because they will need it in their journey, that they will be able to master this energy source to do the good that they need to do. You people are such good people with good hearts and giving hearts and kindness and love and mercy. We need you to stay complete in this way. We need you to walk strong. Find what makes you happy. Find what makes you complete. Find the void in your life. I see many of you have this void and you don't know you have it, but you have it and it's there. You have a void. You need to find what will fill that void because some of you aren't complete and you need to be complete. You need to have the substance of that void to be filled. That's what's missing in your life. And some of you know it. And some of you might need to look at that and maybe change that spectrum or annoyance or thought process and bring in the light and discernment and make the move. You're standing still. And why are you standing still? Why are you not moving forward? Figure it out. Now, you can use people like this vessel to help you figure things out. As I say, she shows you the keyhole, you have the key. She can't give you everything because it's in you. And God has a plan for you. And He needs you to find out. He needs you to seek. He needs you to put the time in and figure it out. Once you figure it out and you bring it forth and you move on, you're going to be a whole new person. And you're going to understand the true meaning of who you are and why you're here and what you need to do in the next few years. For the next few years are going to be pertinent to every human being on this earth. You have so much suffering in this world. You don't even know how much suffering people are going through right now. And it is no fault of their own. None. It is circumstance. You need to look outside yourself and you need to pray for these people because they need your prayers. They need the angels' assistance at this time. You are good people. You have freedom. You pray for those people that they may be calm and they may be helped, and that the angels will wrap warmth around them in their time of destruction of their whole world is destroying around them. You are so lucky to live here in this United States. You have no idea right now how much suffering there is in other countries. And I don't mean to say this to make you feel bad. I want to say this to make you feel good that you have the capacity to help. You just have to ask. You have the power to do that. You have the power sometimes to get out of your own life and help others. And when you get to that place where you are on solid ground, it is your time to shine. It is your time to move forward. It is your time to go and to bring in the angels and help the world. It is your time. You have to know that on your own. You can't rely on others. You have to master that. I believe everything that I am saying is encompassing mastery. You all have it. Even the oracles at Delphi, many came to them, many kings, many warriors. They came to seek assistance and guidance. And the oracle of Delphi said, it's in you. You hold all the answers in you. The oracles have been telling you this from the beginning of time. Yes, they can give you answers. They can show you the way. But you hold it in you. You hold the key. You have the golden key within you. Master yourself. And if you need to read a book on how to do this, if you need to pray on how to do this, you need to have quiet space with your thoughts linked to the masters. And you can always ask for help. And you know that. Many of you know that. I feel we have spoken good words to you. The friar and I have merged our thoughts. And so this comes from both of us. It comes from an entity like me, and it comes from a friar who has been redeemed. His soul has been redeemed. And he is coming forth now to help the world. We love you. We need you. The world needs you. And I end this transmission. Okay. Wow. All right. I think that is good. Do you guys have any questions? Um, so looking the way, had to give up a government job due to the relentless negativity for the last 16 years. So I retired early last week. Good for you. I'd love to retire. It's a blessing listening to you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. A cabin in the woods sounds good. I know. It's my dream. Um, it'd be a nice cabin, of course, but just to have a place where I could be self sufficient too. Um, I really feel that in the future we may need to be self sufficient. I've always said that. And I don't know if that comes from being a Mormon, that we always were taught food storage. And if there was something, how would you drive out of town? If you needed to get out of town really fast. And we're always taught to have a large garbage can in the garage that had food, a blanket, money, gas. And so you could, if you had to leave town for any reason of a catastrophe or if we were overtaken. I mean, this is in Mormon church. We went to classes on this, that we would put uh, that garbage can in the back of the car and take off. I mean, you could be gone in seconds. And so you had everything that you need to contain. So I don't know if this thought process comes from being raised that way or if it's just something that we need to sustain. I think you're feeling the crunch. I think we're all feeling the crunch at the grocery store. It's just like, what? $150 like that is like, I can't be spending that much money on groceries. So it's a good thing that I'm cutting down. But um, I think it's going to get worse because we have some people in society that are going to make this worse on America, worse on the whole world. And I know that I was listening to a chicken farm guy. I don't even know how you say it. Anyway, he has a chicken farm and his chickens stopped laying eggs. They were just not laying eggs. He couldn't figure it out. And it was on YouTube. And he goes, I couldn't figure it out. And so he said, well, I've been feeding them the same feed, and I don't know where this feed is coming from, but the same feed forever. And so he decided to feed his chickens what he fed the cows. So he started bringing that mush over that he was feeding cows and stuff like that. The chickens started laying eggs. Someone was tainting the food for the chickens that made them stop laying eggs. And and now I think there was something even in Canada, 30,000 gallons of milk had to be thrown out because someone in the legislation or laws or whatever was going on saying that it was tainted. And he goes, it's not tainted, it's fine. And they're going, no, it's tainted. You have to throw it all out. And he was just really upset about that. So what's happening, I think, in society is that they're trying to create a famine. They're self-propelling a famine, and so just so be prepared. I don't think it'll work, but if they start messing with the farmers, they start messing with the feed. They and also to really wash your produce and your salads because a lot of the stuff on there and I don't know if you guys believe in chemtrails, but I do. And let me tell you, when we have a sunny day and there's no chemtrails, I feel so happy and I feel so light. And but when there's chemtrails and these chemtrails, because I work on the fourth floor of an office building, and I can watch them. I watch them all day long with chemtrails, and they used to not spread real far, the chemtrails, but now they're spreading like really far. I don't know how they're doing it, and they're long, and they can cover the sky by the end of the day. By the time I get home, the sky is all blanketed with this white haze. And I'm thinking, great, I want to go out walking, but what am I breathing? What is this stuff? And so it just I feel angry when I see them blocking out the sky, and I love it when they don't. Um, so I'm hoping one day soon we can stop chemtrails. I think they have no meaning anyway. What they are, when it rains, it gets down into the ground and on the food. So just make sure you wash everything and have it clean. So chicken farmers need to add, I don't even, azomite to his feed to help his chickens to be healthier. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever it was, the feed he was getting, it said that they weren't laying eggs. And so he couldn't figure it out. And so, anyway, all right, you guys, have a good day. I always like to listen to this afterwards, and I forgot to tape record it. Dang it. Oh, well. Um, and I will talk to you soon. And I'll see you not next week, but I'll see you the week after because we're going to start working on the book again here pretty soon, I think, with my twin. And I need to get some channeling done. So, peace out, you guys. I love you. This book that I'm doing, is like amazing. And it's going to blow you out of the water. It, I just think, I don't know. It's turning out a lot different than I thought it was going to. And it's going to be really good. And it's going to give you a lot of food for thought. And I think it's going to be a really good book as a reference book for you to go back to and go back to and go back to. Because I think you read things. It's kind of like when I do a session, I gave you so much information that sometimes you have to go back and go, oh, I didn't see that. Or, oh, that makes sense now. So I think that's going to be kind of how it'll resonate with people. I'm hoping. I hope they like it because we're working really hard on it. And and I took my Etsy store down for readings because they're kind of messing with taxes and stuff. I kept my jewelry store on for Etsy, but if you do want a reading, just email me at robynhyatt@yahoo.com. We'll figure something out. And then we can go from there and I can do a reading for you. So, you guys, peace out. I love you. Thank you for your support and your kindness. And thanks. Love you guys. Bye. Ciao. Ciao for now.